And if there's any questions or concerns, please let us know at the end or put it in the chat, and we'll be happy to cover those off at the end. So without further ado, I will pass it to Scott.
Hey, thanks thanks everyone for joining me today. I want to extend my sincere gratitude for everybody that has worked with or is about to work with Rubbermaid Commercial Products. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in the room that have dealt with us for quite a number of years, as we know a lot of the names that are in the room right now. So again, thanks very much. We're having a stellar year with Bulpex and a lot of the accounts within Bulpex, and they are outpacing the rest of the country. So that is great news, and I share this with Tanis every other month. So this is a great year, and it's a great year that we're part of the Elite Vendor Program. So thanks for having me, and look forward to 25. So want to obviously go through some Newell Canada updates. That is our parent company. Just a quick overview of what's happening within our organization, and then go on to why we're all here, about the Rubbermaid consumer products and launches and initiatives that we've got going on. And I do want to actually talk a lot about insights and solutions, because we are a solutions-based organization. We're not a traditional selling packaged goods company, because we do sell packages and bundles to your end users, your customers, and then obviously some question and answers at the end. So we have, like Tanis mentioned, 7 strong across the country. They all report into me, and what's unique about this organization is they don't have one specific single number. They are, specific number to their territory. There's one number for everyone. So whether or not somebody's in Ontario, they can help out. If you have multiple locations, we can help out all across the country. So your key contact might be one person, but if they do want some help in different regions within the company, or different end users or customers that you need help with, they can help in any province across the country. So a while, I guess January of 23, we went through a big reorganization. So we are now down to 3 product segments, and we land in the home and commercial segment. And the reason why I have these kind of sectioned out this way is the ultimate goal is for all of these types of brands to be made available to you, whether or not it's pertinent to your existing business, or if we can find some solutions or opportunities within these different brands, because predominantly you guys deal mostly with Rubbermaid commercial products. So if we can open the door for you and your customers, obviously we have a wealth of brands here at Newell. So let's utilize that, and let's try to gain some of that with your customers. So in September, I sent out a letter to all of our distributors across the country with our active price list. Now, some of you may have remembered in 23, we did a big SKU rationalization. And one of those aspects is we took some products out of the Canadian marketplace, but they were still live in the US. Now, through a lot of screaming from me, we got those launched back into Canada, because whether we like it or not, it is a borderless society between United States of America and us. So we do have everything that is loaded within the USA Rubbermaid Commercial Products. So everything in that price list is active and ready to go, and this is our active SKU list. So I do want to remind everybody of our legacy and what we do in North America. We've been around for over 50 years. So with that being said, we're known for quality. We're known for innovation in the Jansan segments, and we haven't lost that #1 market share. In fact, all of our end users, anywhere where there's bricks and mortar, you can find our products, and the brand awareness is upwards of 85%. So we're doing a lot to build our brand and to keep invigorating new products within our portfolio to obviously enrich the amount of products that you can sell to your customers. So we have a laundry list of innovations to the marketplace, starting from the Brute in 1968. And I was telling Tanis when she first came on board is that we still have a Brute container that was made in the first run in 1968 that was in construction sites for 35 years, but it is still intact and it's tough. It's ready to go. So we build for quality and we build for solutions. So we're going to continue to innovate and bring new products to the marketplace, and that's not going to stop. And we have the seven reps across the country, and we are very well known in healthcare, hospitality, food service, and we really touch on all these verticals within the segment. So we're strong in each one of these, and a lot of our reps are in tune with a lot of the people within these buildings. So if you ever have some opportunities within these verticals, please don't hesitate to reach out to me or your local rep, or if you need an introduction, please come to me, because these are the people that are going to make some growth with our products. So any opportunities, please bring them forward. We have a wealth of knowledge within those buildings. So since COVID, we've been really tracking the back to business in these different verticals. And as you can see, there's green across the board, except for one measurement, and that's property management. And property management, as we all know, some people are 5 days a week, some people are still at 0. And then we land at in around 3 days a week. So property maintenance is a little bit lagging behind in terms of coming back to pre-COVID levels. But with that being said, we're keeping an eye on these, and we're making concessions for these verticals to get the opportunities back to you. So whatever you need to do to get those opportunities back to you, please bring them forward. And one of the things that did come to light in the discussions that we had at the Supplier Summit is that the end users, your customers, are still buying, but the share of the wallet is a lot smaller. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say that we're the cheapest. We are definitely not the cheapest, but we are definitely the highest in quality. So wherever you need help to sell the value, we have tons of white sheets. We have tons of data that actually shows to customers that selling our product at a higher level actually saves you money in long run, whether it's right in the length of the product, or if it's things like reducing the amount of strain on workers, so you don't have people off work due to workman's comp issues. So we have tons of data to help you sell the value as opposed to just selling on price. So these are our main categories that we go after: washroom, cleaning, refuse, material handling, and food service. We know these products inside and out. We know that in any building, each one of these segments or categories can be touched and can be used. So please use our resources. Please use our people to help draw out any of these opportunities. So we launched quite a bit of product in 23 and 24. And you may have noticed, if you've been doing business with us for a number of years, that the amount of SKUs that we're launching are a lot smaller, but we're doing them in a bigger and better way. So we don't want to lose focus on things. Anywhere from motorized material handling to towable pallet carts, redesigning our decorative refuse. And something that I'm very proud of, and we really want to make sure that we're putting that in the forefront is brute expansion. So the brute name is synonymous with quality and toughness, and it comes with a 10-year warranty. So anything that comes out with that brute name, whether it be a tilt truck or a pallet cart, that is now a 10-year warranty from bumper to bumper. So you can be rest assured that when your customers are buying it, they're buying quality, and they have the 10-year warranty to rely on. So just an overview of all the different deck refuse that we have going on. These could be, we have lots of white sheets. We have lots of brochures on all of these. There's quite a number of examples in the Google Drive that we submitted. So if you want more information, it's there. And if you want to even dig even further, we've got more examples from your rep or from myself. So like I said, 10-year warranty on everything brute, and that is moving forward. We do have the wheeled brutes, both in 44 and 32 gallon now. So it's exciting times for us. We really get to flaunt that brute name with everything that we put out moving forward. I did mention some of the insights and data collection that we're doing. A lot of things that we're doing and we're bringing to market are based on data. And if you see, the workforce nowadays, it's harder to get people to stay in jobs, or first to get them and then to stay in jobs. So we do have to keep our workers happy and healthy. And one of the things that we're doing is to making things a lot easier in terms of how they use them, whether it be a motorized housekeeping cart or a tilt truck. Those things can get very heavy, and some people that utilize these carts are not very big people. So to push 300, 400, 700 pounds at the start of an execution, that could be very straining on the back, and it could really damage some people's bodies. So we've made it a lot easier for them to transfer product, whether it be housekeeping materials or refuse when you're talking about tilt trucks. So everything that we're doing is based around that end user and keeping them healthy and making them do their jobs better. And when you talk about the adaptable flat mop, so how is that easier? So it's a flat microfiber mop. It's actually cleaning. It's taking a lot of the bacteria up a lot better. But then you're not moving your back around side to side. So you're not going to be hurting your back when you're pushing a microfiber around. And obviously, the leverage of wheels on the brute is to obviously help you not drag and pull and put strain on your back and shoulders. Again, everything to keep everybody happy and safe and healthy, so they can continue to do their jobs and do it well. So as I talked about, the motorized cart is all about ergonomics and the ease of use of pushing around a cart. We've all stayed in hotels. We all have all seen those carts. And if you stand beside them and you're vertically challenged like myself, you notice that these things are pretty big and they're carrying a lot of weight. So we don't want to put strain on the lower back and the upper shoulders. So that goes with the tilt trucks and the platform trucks as well. So if you do have opportunities, we have an enormous amount of resource and literature. So please don't hesitate to go to your rep or go to myself. But I put a lot of this literature on the Google Drive itself. So there's a lot of information. But sometimes it's the best way to get the product in front of people. We've had some really big success at St. Joe's Hospital, where they bought 12 tilt trucks, and that's all because we brought in people to load it up with a product or refuse, and then let them use it and see how this could better their jobs. Exactly what I said about adaptable flat mop. So this is this was an innovation that we came out in 23. It's very handy. It's very clean. We pick up 99.7% of all bacteria with the microfiber pads. And if you do have weight breaks, we could have this little insert that actually makes you press down the microfiber pad just like you would a string mop. So it's very compatible with all the wave breaks that you have going out that are in existence right now. So it's an addition to, it's an add-on to existing material or products that your customers may have. And lastly, the Brute goes without saying. We have 32 and 44 gallon now, and with lids, and it comes with obviously the Brute name and the Brute warranty. So before I move on to what everybody's probably want to talk about is the promotion. I don't know if we want to stop for product questions or leave that to the end. Okay, I'll take that as let's get to the promotion. So we're having for the Bulpex members, we're having it kind of lines up pretty well. Being November is RCP Elite Member Month. It coincides with Black Friday. We're offering huge discounts up to 34%, and with these products themselves, we had some really big success at the Supplier Summit when we had a number of SKUs at a discounted rate. We actually got into a lot of different opportunities because of that, and some win stories. So please reach out to your sales rep to understand those wins. But this is available for you from November 18th to 29th. And so you're getting the sneak peek before everybody to take a look at this, and let's come up with a plan to see how we can best utilize this and how you can sell this through and make some money before the end of the year. And so for the Aero plan, we are doing November growth versus 23. So we're taking the comp of 23 and doing the growth of this current month, and we're awarding Aeroplan points based on that. That's what I had for you today. So I'll kick it back to Tanis to go over the question and answers period.
So before we get started, Scott, I just wanted to clarify, I'm a member and I really want these Aeroplan points, which I would love myself to get. But how would is it based on units or dollars per growth that I'm earning on?
Great question. It's based on dollars, and because we have some microfiber that cost pennies versus carts that cost hundreds of dollars. So obviously we go by the dollars, and that's how it will be rewarded.
Perfect. Does anybody have any questions? We have a couple, but does anybody else have any questions before I keep talking? No? Okay, feel free to, say it in the chat as well. And if you haven't already, please make sure you put your name and the company name for your points.
Sorry, Tanis, I just thought of something right now. There may be some people within the group that they don't either buy exclusively direct, or they buy through transfers from some of our wholesalers. We collect all that data as well, so I will be doing my due diligence on the POS that come from wholesale, because obviously you're buying Rubbermaid Commercial Products. We want to reward you for being a loyal member.
Thank you for confirming that, Scott. A question that I have, are your team members available to make field or site visits throughout the year at any time? Yes,
absolutely. Obviously, everybody's schedule gets pretty jammed up, but the more information you give forward, the better. The opportunity to place, the categories, the verticals that they're playing in, it can get them better prepared. But yes, they're willing to go anywhere where the opportunity is there. whether it be something like this, where the opportunity might be small, or it might be through different locations. We've done many different webinars where there would be manufacturing plants that in Ontario, there was one that had one in Northern Ontario, one in Western Ontario, one in Eastern Ontario. So they got together and they did a group webinar to go through the products that they wanted to have across all of their locations. So yeah, absolutely. Just give as much information as possible so they can be prepared and have the materials, the appropriate materials available.
Awesome. And if our account is set up to sell RCP, can we sell other products as well, such as Coleman, for example?
Yes, we do have the ability to extend to different segments. We will obviously, it wouldn't be like starting over as a new customer or a new account, because we already have lots of history. We have a lot of your banking information. We just would probably have some pointed questions to ask about the opportunity, who you play, who your market is in that category, so we can make the determination whether we either open you up direct or give you some wholesale options. But yeah, absolutely. I want, especially in 25, I want that to be the year of expansion. So if it means whether it be Coleman or Rubbermaid Food, that's the pressure that we want to put on our marketing departments to give you as much collateral as possible to bring that product in and sell it as much as you can.
Thank you. And selfishly, I have another question. So if anyone else wants to jump in here, please feel free. But what are your thoughts on the economy, and do you expect a price increase in 2025?
So we never know for sure, but as of right now, and I work at least 6 months out internally, but there has been no discussion of a price increase. Now we all know that there could be another flood in a resin plant somewhere in Texas, but we don't expect anything. Commodities seem to be a little bit stabilized. Our company has done a great job to understand some of the threats or non-threats based on the election this past couple of days. So we've taken a lot of that tariff noise out of the equation. So all of the products that we have right now have standards built in from what we know. So there's going to be no unknowns, and we're not going to be hit with many surprises. So I don't see any differences to our price list. As far as the economy, like I said, we have noticed that there's that short share of the wallet, or the size of the wallet is pretty small. So let us help you build a case for a bundle, build a case for selling quality, selling other data points other than just dollars and cents. Sometimes it's over time, it's an investment, especially with the scope of our product, and a tilt truck being $2,000. That seems like a lot, but over time, does that pay for itself? We have the white sheets to help you prove that.
Thank you.
Dennis, I do have one question here out of our chat. Does Rubbermaid offer a drop ship program for e-commerce?
So from your e-commerce, from a distributor's e-commerce platform?
Yes.
So we don't have any standardized, but we do have the ability to do so. There would be a lot of work to get involved, obviously, because we'd have to understand the inventory levels, and they would have to understand that it's a live thing and we ship it out. We can do it. We would have to examine the opportunity, but I will never say no to an opportunity if it makes sense for us. So yes, we have that, but it might be fairly sizable, the commitment levels, but yes, we have the ability to do so.
Thank you.
Anybody else? We have a quiet group. Okay. Well, I just wanted to say a few things. So please, everyone remember 100,000 airplane points are going to be awarded this month. So please remember that. Rubbermaid will be at ISSA as well. I just wanted to point that out. Booth number
3,800.
Thank you. So they'll be there if any of you are going to ISSA. And please ensure if you haven't put your name and your company name in the chat, do so we can award the points accordingly. And we will upload this to the member portal online for your team if they missed it. So I just want to say thank you to Scott and thank you to everybody who has joined the call today. We always appreciate your time and support. So please let's support Rubbermaid this month and next year, of course. But thank you to all. And if there's any questions or concerns afterwards, let us know.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Scott. Thank you, everybody.